What is going on, guys? This is Professor Loki, and in this video we're going to be showcasing Countess, the assassin, another assassin in this game that's more assassiny. Let's go over her abilities. Her first ability allows her to teleport to a nearby target, an enemy target, slowing them and dealing damage. And during that time, for the next 4 seconds, she can press the ability again to go back to her original location. And if she uses this on a minion, it kills it instantly. Now, this is very important because this helps her in laning phase in mid or solo lane. Her E ability is simple. It's a straight rectangle line that just deals damage and it decreases healing. That's all it does. So she has built-in anti-heal. So this is pretty good for the early game, especially when you're fighting like Chimera solo or really any sustainy solo laner or mid laner. Her ultimate is simple. It's at close range, like auto attack range. She stuns them, and then before, so she stuns them 1.5 seconds later-ish, then does lots of damage. It does incredible amounts of damage. It has high scaling and a lot of base damage, and that's that. Just keep in mind that it's first stuns, and then it deals damage, not deals damage then stuns, so it's important to know later. Her auto attacks are just It's something to note that Countess's auto attacks are physical, so that means she'll like hit like nothing. You cannot rely on her auto attacks to kill people. Her last ability, the right click, there's a passive of this ability. Whenever you use this ability and you kill when you last hit, you gain health back, and based on, like, if it's a hero, it's 10% health. If it's a minion, 2% health. Again, this helps her in laning phase. It's very good to poke and to heal. So you would use your Q to go in, execute a minion. You would then right click, or you would E and then right click and heal and then teleport back. That's kind of like the combo for a lane. And then obviously the active is when you actually use it. It just deals damage. Her main weaknesses is that she's very vulnerable, and she's also predictable. She's vulnerable because during her ultimate, she can be stunned out of it. She can be pushed out of it. Something could happen, right? And you can also use your Aegis, or you can use, there's an item that gives you invulnerability. You can use that against Countess, so it's difficult. So whenever Countess goes on, you can just use invincibility, and then, you know, if you ult, that invincibility does nothing. The first item we're gonna get is Witch's Shoes. It's cheap and gives you, like, look at that, 90 power cooldown, and the passive is great. Movement speed, so it allows me to chase, it allows me to run away if I need to, and just extra damage. Second item I'm gonna go is Cultist Blow. This is just makes sense, right? I have early penetration, power, and it also gives me health. And if anyone is below 50% health, I just do 15% more damage. Perfect for execution. So you go in, with your Q, you E, you right click, and then when they should be below 50% health, then you use your ultimate, and that ultimate will now deal 15% more damage. It's amazing. Next item I'm going to go is Flare's ID. It's 65 power, 400 mana, and then cooldown. You'll notice a trend here. Power, mana, cooldown. Countess is pretty thirsty when it comes to mana. And the passive. So this is the sustain part. Whenever she goes in and she's fighting another, let's say she's fighting another Countess or another Kalari, she needs some form of sustain because it's a burst on burst. So this gives her damage, but also it gives her a form of sustain. I don't know how relevant this is for Countess, but I'm assuming that this is probably necessary. When she's below 30% health, she gains a shield. I think that can help her out. Next time we're going to go into the more expensive. This is like, we're going to be ramping up on the expensive category right here. We're going to go Mathematicians. The passive, look, 100 power, 10 cooldown. Again, cooldown. The passive is great. I mean, when you hit, you deal a lot of damage. It's just bonus magic damage. It's really good. Second to last item we're gonna go is called Rampaging Toto. It's self-explanatory. It increases your power. And then last item we're gonna get is called Alchema Blaster. This is just penetration. I just get, you know, just straight up. I can just tank. I can kill tanks. That's the whole point of this. If I need to. We're not going to get. We are gonna get Dikima's gemstone for a starter, but we are gonna sell it later on because this is an all-in character. Either I kill or I die. If I teleport out, this is probably better for her, but I'm gonna see what happens if I just go a full damage build. I just want to learn, right? I want to learn what it's like to not have any form of ability and just go in, get to kill, and then just hope for the best and get out, right? That's what I'm gonna be hoping for, right? So I'm not gonna get Dikima's, and I'm gonna sell it late game and only get in the early on. And that's about it, and I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, so We are playing Countess solo. I have no idea what anyone does, really. Again, I'm not familiar with everyone's kits, so I just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna go with first item to Kima, again, just for a starter. We're gonna get a health potion, mana potion, and then, of course, a ward, and that is our start. We're gonna go to solo. We're solo. Solo's on the right side, okay. I'm using the Countess skin, right? So that's pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. Our first ability we're going to get is Blood Ripple. This allows us to clear the wave. In the early game, we're going to play a little safe. We're just going to press E and run away. If we're fighting a ranged unit, we don't have to be too safe. But if we're fighting a close range, if we're fighting a ranged unit, we have to play a little safe because they can hit us and we can't hit them. And if we're fighting a melee unit, we don't have to be as safe, right? That's what I meant to say. I had it backwards. We're not going to place our ward yet because the junglers, there's no way they're going to gank at level 1 or level 2. So I want to have the duration of the ward as long as possible. So I'm not going to do that. I don't know where the enemy is. It could be in the bush. I don't know. Just rule of thumb, just stay away from bushes. It's how it is, right? You could be ganked. You could be harassed, attacked, whatever. Okay, so I am fighting a... I don't know who that is. Is that a gun unit? Am I fighting Murdoch or am I fighting Bellica? I'm fighting a ranged unit. So this is actually a disadvantage for me. And an advantage for her. She can hit me and not take aggro damage from minions. So we're gonna be a little bit of a disarray there. We're gonna pull a ward right on the bush here. We're gonna just attack from behind. And there we go. Now she's focused. I'm gonna hide behind the minions so she can't hit me, and she's forced to hit the minions until I run out of Yeah, now I run out of minions to hide from. Range units are always going to have a higher like last hit score than you because they can just hit from a distance and just last hit better. Okay.
I need more time.
Very good. He baited me in. Okay, so you see how I'm being completely harassed here, right? I have to make sure that the minions are toward my side.
Blood for blood.
And she can stun me too if I go on her. That's crazy.
Despair. Dance with me.
We lost first blood. This is a better fight because this is very difficult for me. I think I'm gonna have to back or...
You miss me.
Okay, so these minions are gonna go into my tower now. And she can still hit me in my tower, which is really silly. But that's how it is. Okay, we're gonna back now because we're too low.
I'll be back shortly.
All right. Yeah, as I mentioned, if we're fighting a range unit, we're gonna have a really rough time. There's nothing we can do about it. Ranged heroes are just really strong in really any game because they can hit you before you can hit them. But once I get my items online, it'll be a little different story.
For you.
Yes, dude. Holy crap. I didn't mean to teleport with her teleport, but the fact that that actually worked, that's awesome. See, I called gank, and wow, perfect, right? I knew I couldn't kill her without assist. And now he's gonna go invade the... Oh, this is so good. That was huge. That's what happens when you become too cocky and too free, right? Request a gank. Easy. That was good. You need wards. If she had wards, she would have knew, but she didn't because she didn't back. So her ward must have expired or something. Sorry. Is he going to set up for gank again? I can say... Ultimate's ready.
blood. Dance with me.
Perfect. Now, we don't know where the enemy is, so we could be counter ganked. I did miss my E, by the way. That was really embarrassing. Hit quarter of her health instantly. It's pretty good. Now we just wait. And dead. I had just enough mana. Holy crap, I got lucky there. I got lucky. 100% got lucky there. I had just enough mana to do my whole combo because that thing was draining my mana like crazy. I got super lucky.
Stop right there. Embrace me. Perish.
Oh, it's not that squishy. I have mana, or I don't have ult it.
The feast is prepared.
I was in the tower? What? Oh, come on. Oh, dude, I was not in the tower. Was I in the tower? I don't think I was in the tower. I guess the range is actually really far. I used my blink to get closer to ult, but I didn't mean to be in the tower. That was really unfortunate. That was a big misplay. We do have Witch's Shoes now, so that allows us to be faster. So when she does stun us, we can like catch up to her by walking. So that's pretty good. She just lost like her whole health. That's pretty good. I didn't expect her to just come out of there. We gotta wait for that turret thing to come. At least the duration of it is pretty short. He's dead in 30 seconds.
Blood for blood. The feast. One moment. Embrace me.
This time, I didn't. Oh my god, my mana, dude, that robot is OP. Oh my god, that robot's OP. But let me explain what happened there. I just walked to her, which she didn't expect because she was, I think she was aiming her little stun thing. But no, I was just gonna walk up to her because like I can just walk up to you because you're backpedaling, right? I can just walk up, and then I think that caught her off guard, and then you know I saved my teleport and she teleported away with her gemstone. But because I kept my teleport, I chased her. You see how wonderful that works? It's all just like it's all about outplaying. It's all about knowing what the enemy can and can't do. Again, she's just pushing the wave. She should be last hitting, not pushing the wave. She's using abilities on the wave. It's like, why do you want to be on my side? My ult's up almost again. Yeah, look how fast I can just clear. Clearing is such a joke with Countess. He doesn't know. Okay. Jesus.
Embrace me.
So I went in the minions to prevent her from queuing me. That was so big brain. So if you go in the minions, it's harder for Countess to teleport to you because she teleported to the minions. At least that's what I think what happened. That's why I went in the minions. I'm gonna die again and again and again because she's just not.
The feast is prepared. Dance with me.
Watch yourself.
Could have saved my Q, but I could be ganked, so I just said, you know, screw it. I'm kind of fed. I don't need to run away. Still have a ward. We still have more wards. You can only place one ward at a time. That's something I just learned, actually. Only one ward at a time. They can have as many. You can have up to 3 wards in your inventory. For the minions, and just focus the tower. Healing the tower gives you 175 gold, I believe. So it's not that valuable, but it's still good to take it down. It's 175 gold for your whole team, I'm fairly certain. So it is valuable, just not individually. I don't have any abilities to use, so I'm going to save my ultimate for when I need to use it. Against an enemy or something. So I'm not going to use any abilities here, because my ultimate costs 100 mana. Am I taking damage from something? I don't know, but... I'm taking damage. I don't know if I was taking damage from the Rain of Fire, or... Order for my team, right? Because I noticed there was a ward in the bush. You can tell if there's a ward in the bush when you have that little eye thing. We're gonna get some again mana. Maybe I should just buy rechargeable at this point, because the amount of the reason why I'm not buying rechargeable is because you can't have a consumable with an item, because you can only have 6 total items. A consumable is considered an item, so there's no room in my inventory. That's basically what I'm saying. Because if I buy a mana potion, or if I buy a mana recharging thing, then it's permanently stuck there until I sell it. Okay, was this a bad idea? Should I have not done this? Okay, so they don't know where I went. That's good. Being distracted there. Oh, missed.
I'm gonna link ya. Not so fast. Take it down.
Dance with me.
We gotta push the minions. Might be a strategy to swap lanes. Have the soul lane on this side and dual lane the other side.
Quite amusing. Time to have a rest.
Okay, I'm just murdering everyone at this point. I have 3,000 gold. Oh my god, I'm so rich. What else do I buy here? I have a build written down. Mathematician is my next item. Holy crap. Mathematician. There it is. Jesus. It's so much gold, guys. I'm so rich. And I'm just getting richer. And they're all getting poorer. Well, I just kind of one-tapped her. Oh, man. Yeah, Countess hits really hard, guys. It kind of one-shots people. Really nutty. Let's do the Overprime while... I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can actually do it. But I'll try. Be close. Can I ult the Guardian? I cannot. I mean, we can take it, but it takes really long. I have no mana. Am I missing my right clicks? I really hope I'm not, because I don't want to get too close, because I'll be tanking it. I have no mana. I have no mana. I just accidentally used my one. That was a mistake, misclick. So I can just like do whatever I want. I'm gonna ward aggressively now into their jungle.
For you, like this.
And I ulted her again. Now she's dead again. I ult up again in 40 seconds. Oh my god, this is nuts. Oh, so much damage. Ah. It's so much damage. It's too OP. You're also dead. Come on, come here, child. Oh my god. It's too much. I'm not even max level yet. Yeah, we're gonna end the game. They're all dead. Oh man. Alright, GG. My autos do 229 to the core though. That's pretty neat. The core is way too squishy for only one, you know, Phoenix down, but okay, that was a much better game. The last game the enemy surrendered, so this is a second take. Wow, okay. The game was slightly one-sided from the two players on our team. But let's go into the battlefield, right? Battle record of stats, I mean. So let's look at the damage. I'm like 24,000 player damage. And this guy was also fed, right? But look at my damage. It's insane. But yeah. Overall, this was a good showcase. Here are my thoughts on Countess. I believe Countess, even though I think she's a pump stun character, I do not think that she's actually that good. She's way too predictable. She's way too easy to control. A good support could easily just crowd control me before I ult, or, you know, they have invincibility. Like, they need to get that invincibility item that can completely nullify my ultimate. There are many ways to deal with this character, so I don't think that she is necessarily competitively good. But she is fun to use, and she's pretty straightforward. You press Q, E, right click, R, and then they're dead. It's that simple, and it's very simple, straightforward. But having a simple, straightforward kit makes the counter also simple and straightforward, right? So yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys want me to play next. Or maybe some Kalari and Countess again, or maybe some different builds. Maybe I can go like full lifesteal Kalari or something, like really fun. I don't know. I could try some different things. I'm not really interested in I could play Sevarog, right? Maybe. I can try something. Let me know what you guys want me to play down below, and I'll take it in suggestion. And I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care.